And today we're reacting to Justin Bieber is a streamer now, and I hate it. Everybody wants in, everybody want a piece, no matter how much money you getting. Everybody want to know what it feel like to get this streamer check, man. I get it. Let's get into the video, man. Let's see what's going on with JB. One less alone.
One of the most what's poppin', y'all? It looks like Justin Bieber is in agreement with me that streaming has gotta be one of the most difficult jobs to endure, emotionally at least, because for the past week, I think it started October 22nd, Justin Bieber has been streaming on Twitch. Now this sparked two different conversations. One is the conversation we're going to talk about right now, which is how it's impacted him emotionally and why streaming is so hard, and the other one is fake views and people botting. So we'll touch on fake views and people botting later, but I'm gonna play you guys this clip right now. So he's been streaming almost daily, I would say daily, yeah, for 7 days since October 22nd, and he opened up about one of the comments that he got that really, it just sliced right through him, and I'm gonna play that clip for you guys right now.
Like, I don't know any of these people, and like going on Twitch is like vulnerable as hell, because like people who just feel about themselves project, and then they like write mean ass things, you know what I mean? Like, it's already hard enough to put yourself out there, and then you gotta read like, oh man, like,
right.
I read a comment, it was like the night after I was playing basketball, I was exhausted as hell, and they were like, Justin's not his exuberant, he'll never be his exuberant self ever again. Like, he's lost his like charisma. I was like, what? I'm like, I just played basketball last night. I'm just tired. Like, and we're talking.
Yeah, and this is, I ain't gonna lie, with all the moments and times this guy has flashed and tweaked on a nigga, I don't think he should be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Given this if there was a time, like, I don't think there's ever been a moment where you really kind of felt like Justin Bieber's always felt like an idea rather than a person. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know some people during my time when Justin Bieber was coming up, things like Baby and all that, you know, we was growing up with it. We saw the power that, you know, it was power. And, you know, seeing the different way he was moving as he got older, you know, he started getting tatted, started kicking with the niggas a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? And you saw how he would flash on your ass, you feel me? I'm sure he's seen some crazy things. That's what it seems like. He'd be posting subliminal things, look like he hated his wife, slamming the door in their face. It's like, it's a lot going on with bro, and I don't think he should be necessarily doing this. I think I'm Justin Bieber, I make music. I guess if he wants to, I do this, but at this point, brother, you can't let none of this bother you. You can't let none of this bother you. You got to remember, you are on camera, gang. Because you're Justin Bieber. They going to be quick to be like, oh, yeah, so Justin, he did this. Breaking news, he on stream, and then his wife walked by and he told her, shut the fuck up, you know?
Talking about emotional things. So, like, of course I'm going to be, like, it's not always, like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? But, like, then I start getting in my head, like, man, did I lose my
bro.
Did I lose my charisma and like my exuberance? Like, I have a zest for life, and like it just sucks that you can have a million people say the nicest things, and then the one comment
gets in the heart,
gets in there, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. That's scary.
Now one of the,
you know, it's crazy. You know, these look like good friends, but like how I see a relationship with Justin Bieber, he's just talking and everybody, like, he talks and everybody, did you see how laser focused? Nobody's on their phone. Justin Bieber started talking, everybody, buddy sat up. Look, he sat up. You feel me? When Justin Bieber started talking and he started expressing feelings, everybody's like turned into the best friend in the world. What was that? Look at him. He was laid up chilling. He looks concerned. You feel me? I know in friend groups, like when Justin Bieber started talking, everybody quiet listening. What's going on? Nah, man. And then he said, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Bro, somebody else was like, man, fuck that shit, bro. Man, don't worry about them niggas, bro. Hey, another nigga would have probably been like, hey, bro, don't worry about that, bro. Don't let no nigga knock you off your pivot. You know what I'm saying? Chill with that sensitive shit, blah, blah, blah. Huh? Nah, man, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry that happened. My niggas never would have told me sorry, bro. Hell nah, bro. Don't worry about that shit, nigga. You tripping. You were tripping. No. I would have been saying that and they would have been cutting me off. Man, Niggas is locked in when Justin started talking.
People that reply to this is somebody who is professionally a streamer, and that is Los Pollos. He's one of the biggest streamers that came out of the 2K community, one of the biggest streamers in the game right now. Everybody recognizes him, and he says, I feel this too much. People try to say the meanest ish that they can think of because they hate their lives and just want to make everyone else as miserable as them. I did nothing wrong or to them. Neither did Justin Bieber or any other streamer. They just want you to be hurt. Now, for the comment that Justin Bieber said, number one, I do think that Twitch paid Justin to get on stream. I think Twitch is trying to perhaps expand to a more female audience. Now, Justin does have a mixed audience, but a lot of Justin's audience is not streamers or is not live stream viewers. They're just regular people. So they're trying to bring in new people to Twitch is what it seems like. Like I said, the last wave of new people that were brought to Twitch, I believe it was Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, AMP as a whole. AMP, Aiden, that, like the whole WL community.
Difference between niggas like that and like people like Justin Bieber, you're bringing like celebrities and stuff like that into this, which they are celebrities now, but bringing celebrities like that into this is this autofocus? I have autofocus on? Is the fact that they actually wanted to, like, they had a desire and a burn to do this very early. You know what I'm saying? Justin Bieber, and they felt like, hey, I'm like, it's this or nothing. Justin Bieber tomorrow could say, I'm shit, and nothing changes. You know what I'm saying? So that resilience, like, it's you gonna build that resilience when you feel like you gotta be here. It's like being at a job and your boss kind of trip in, but you're like, damn, I need the money they paying good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna push through to essentially get to where I want to be. And then you got the nigga that is there because maybe his parents told him to get a job, but he had Nepo baby and he got, or I won't say Nepo, but he got a lot of money. His trust fund baby. And he's like, you know, I'm at Taco Bell. I don't give a damn about this job. He in the back chilling. He ain't giving a fuck. Like, fire me if you want to. That's easier to let my parents know. It's one of them situations. You feel me?
Including DDG as well. They brought in a completely new audience into Twitch via TikTok as well. And then you also had people, like I said, Wendy Ortiz. I gave her a lot of credit of bringing in a female audience, thanks in part to DDG's encouragement and guidance. So I think Twitch, because I forgot, was it the Twitch co-founder or somebody that said, oh, it only took us 15 plus years or something, but we finally got Justin on the platform. I do think that he struck some sort of deal. I think he's paid attention to streams, especially like a Kai Cenat, but I think they cut a deal. There's no way that
I've never been in a room that looks like this. Justin Bieber's day to day is very interesting, I'd imagine.
This actively, daily, just for the fun of it. Now, yay, I think he was just doing it because he's a little bit impulsive. But here, the comment that Justin Bieber is talking about, keep in mind, Justin Bieber is somebody that has gotten the most unwarranted hate, Jesus I would say, Christ. I have ever seen in my entire life.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again. And I've been putting a lot of people on to this program called Free Cash for a while now. Check out one of my supporters that had the biggest payout that I've seen yet from all the DMs y'all sent. And I promise you, they've been hitting me up saying that they've tried it and it's worked. They've been getting cashed out, and I love to hear that because it genuinely actually works. And don't think I have not been seeing y'all's comments saying things like it doesn't work. Dior supporting a finesse. They're trying to take your data. And it's not true at all. And the fact that y'all would think that I would even put that on a video to get y'all finessed is wild to me. But hey, first off, Free Cash does not sell your data. They strictly track your progress to make sure you can get paid. Only sign up with an email and password and give no personal information. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. Here's how it goes. You sign up through my link, and inside you see a list of apps and games. Download them, play, and beat the levels that they tell you. That's the key. You got to complete the requirement. And once you hit the level, the system credits your account. And every time you finish, you get real money. Cash out to your PayPal or get a gift card, while it also being free of charge. The games pay Free Cash to get new players, and Free Cash just shares the money with y'all for trying it out. It may take a little time to get a huge payout, but if you're gonna be on your phone playing games anyway, you might as well make $5 to $10 doing the same thing. I don't want to hold y'all any longer, and I hope I've cleared up some things if you've been sitting on the fence. Hit the link, try a few games, and then DM me. Let me know that you've been winning, actually getting your money. Like I showed y'all earlier, bro made $1,000 off of Free Cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen every day for y'all, but the fact that there's a possibility for doing something that y'all already do should really be all the convincing that you need, bro.
Like, Justin Bieber was 12 years old and had people saying the like heinous things, like they wanted to cause physical harm to him just because he made the song Baby. Like, that was it. There was no like, oh, this guy did anything wrong, because people will cope and they'll say, oh nah, like, you know, he was like acting like a punk kid and like peeing in buckets and like the worst thing that he could have possibly done, right? Considering the average teenager is doing significantly worse. But no, this was all before that he was getting all this hate. Rebecca Black Friday, she got a ton of hate too.
Oh my gosh, y'all remember this? Were y'all here for this, or y'all too young? Bro, Rebecca Black Friday, that was, making that song might have been the worst thing she ever could have done. Ever. I actually might have brought more harm than good. You know when they say all publicity is good publicity? I don't think that's the case for Rebecca Black.
But nowhere near as much as Justin. So this is somebody that's used to getting hate comments for over half of his entire lifetime. And then he talks about the situation of being a Twitch streamer and how that comment in particular emotionally impacted him. And this is the thing, like the comments that say, oh, you're ugly, oh, you're fat, this and that, they usually don't get under someone's skin unless they've never seen them before. Academics did say those McDonald's comments bullied him to losing weight. That's what he said. But that's a little bit different because that's mass comments. So everybody's making a McDonald's joke. You're like, whoa, damn. Or everybody was making a Academics the Type joke. And then you're like, oh, damn, that's a lot of people. But the comments that really get to people is something like what Justin Bieber said. He's like, yo, it kind of seems, because he doesn't know if that person's hating. Because if someone's like, yo, Justin Bieber, your music sucks, he's like, oh, okay, that's a hater. But when somebody asks a question like, damn, it feels like you lost a light in your eyes. Well, they didn't say that exactly, but a comment in that realm that seems like it's an observation and you don't know if the person's coming at you with malice or not, it has you reflecting like, wait, did I do that? Did I fall off? It's like the fell off comments, some people don't really get bothered by it. And I think to not take these comments seriously, you have to just, I don't even know. You kind of just have to have a delusional level of arrogance. Like somebody that I think...
Or you just or you just ignore, I've seen some things that like made me be like, bro, if this person was in front of me, I might actually maul him. You know what I'm saying? Seen some things that I couldn't forgive. You know, sometimes they float in the back of my mind to this day. Really just one thing that I've seen. I'm not going to share it with y'all. But it was so horrible that I was like, yo, who is this? Because I want to hurt this person. You feel me? To this day I want to. But besides the point, what I was going to say was you do have to watch what you say to people though. You feel what I'm saying? And I think I've always been saying that in these videos. You don't know how people take certain things. For instance, my friend, one of my closest dogs, he had posted a picture on Instagram. And again, he's like my mud nigga, so you know we talk to each other how we talk to each other. And you know, some people say you keeping it real, whatever. So he was he posted a picture. My dog was looking chunky, man. He was, I ain't seen him in a minute. He was looking chunky, bro. You know, and I promote healthy living. I'm like, yo, man, I get to send him a picture. I was like, Lil, your head looking, you know, your stomach, look, I'm big, man. He's laughing, this is that and the third. Man, I saw him months later, bro. And I'm glad this was the way, you know. Somebody could have maybe took it a different way, but I'm glad this is how he took it. Man, I saw that not months later. Months. Probably about but it was like 10 months. I saw him, bro. I said, Lil, bro, you look good, bro. He said, you know why? I was like, bro, that day that you told me. Hold on, I can't laugh too hard. That headache still lingering. I had a that migraine 2 days straight. He said, bro, that day that you told me, you know, I was getting, you know what I'm saying, I was looking big. I was like, damn, I am. And he just started working out a lot, started running. I said, my nigga, you know? But on the flip side of that, you could say that, you feel me? Somebody could say that online to somebody. Now, again, that's somebody I know. I think what happens is when you switch it, you start saying that type of stuff to people online that don't know you saying things. Then I'm like, nigga, you don't know me, bro. You know, it's the same concept of your friend says this joke, you cool with it. Your other friend, a nigga you barely know or don't know, say this joke, and you be ready to flash on them.
I think who comments don't bother them, Conor McGregor, except for fight results. That's why I think the fight with Khabib broke him mentally, because it's like he can't. There's nothing that he can say about that. However, Floyd, right? I don't think comments bother Floyd, because Floyd's got a level of confidence. Delusion, I don't think Floyd is an arrogant guy. I think he is confident in.
You don't think Floyd's an arrogant guy? You sin? retract that, brother.
Two things: money and boxing. And
But I rock
he's
with him.
excelled at both. So why would he not be able to speak the way that he does about those two topics? And they are tied together because his money came from boxing. But for Justin Bieber, I do like the fact that he was vulnerable about the situation, because now imagine regular streamers that came up getting this type of comments on people that are parasocial with them and injecting themselves into their lives and trying to give advice, and these are the type of comments that are being left. And you got to think about, if someone's actively watching someone on stream for hours a day, like you can't help but somewhat build a parasocial relationship, unless you just think like, oh, you know, this is just entertainment, which few people are able to do. And you just, over time, the person gives enough information about their life that you do have quite an accurate image of who they are and what's going on in their life and what has happened in their life. So I like the fact that Justin Bieber opened up about this. Do I think it's going to change anything? Absolutely not. I do think there are two types of people that really want to cause harm emotionally to the streamer, and they will make comments like this. And I don't think this comment in particular was trying to elicit like that type of emotion out of Justin Bieber. I think it was an honest comment, which, however wrong it may be, still elicited a reaction. And it's a completely different game to read comments about you when you're doing something live versus reading comments about you after, or when you're just scrolling and you're sitting down and chilling and you're not being evaluated in real time. Possibly like the times that Justin Bieber would be evaluated in real time would be when he was performing and doing shows, which, I mean, he knows if he's doing bad and he knows if he's doing good, and he gets instant feedback. Now, as for the botting allegations that started to get thrown around, because JB was averaging between 5 to 8, anywhere between 5 to 8,000 viewers live, this caused a lot of people. Now, first thing is
You're saying he's botting with 5 to 8,000? I mean, to me, that sound for Justin Bieber. I mean, I guess we got to look at the graph, like who was showing us how the graph moved for XUC. I forget who, but this it's Justin Bieber. I don't really put anything past.
Twitch sent out a push notification to
Maybe not
the majority of people that
but
have the application that said Justin Bieber was live, which led to some people saying like, damn. Well, it led to me saying like, yo, I think he really got paid to hop on the platform. Yeah. Or that they were just so excited and thought, hey, this is a great individual to have on here that we can push to everybody, because everybody knows who he is. Yeah. And then there was, well, if JB, who's one of the biggest stars globally, is quote only able to pull 5 to 8K, then these people that are pulling 15, 20, 30, their numbers are fraud. I'm inclined to say that while some of these people's numbers may be fraud, that's not the case, because the times are different now. Like, converting somebody from one platform to another is just so difficult.
So because hard. I tell you all the time, it's a 1% conversion rate from platform to platform is good.
Everything's on one platform. Like, for example, when One Direction was cooking 10 years ago, or who else? MagCon, like those guys like Nash Greer and stuff like that. If they sent out a tweet, they'd probably get 10, 15, 20,000 people to show up to a Ustream link or any other platform. But with the For You page being a thing now, links have been cooked for a while. So if someone just posts a link, it's going to get buried. It's not going to get recommended to a lot of people. And the majority of people that follow Justin Bieber are not getting his tweets on their page unless they're being engaged with by a lot of other people. So that's one aspect of it. Another aspect of it is a lot of people don't even know that he's live. That's another one. And it's not just because of the platform. And the third one is the content that Justin Bieber is doing while he's live. It is not the same as the content that Twitch streamers are doing. Yeah. So he's kind of given like a behind the scenes, almost like a documentary of you're a fly on the wall, versus the majority of Twitch streamers are interactive in real time, replying to donations, addressing subs, and
nigga, I'm just living my life. Y'all are part of it.
He is like looking through comments on his phone, but you don't feel that one-on-one vibe that a lot of other streamers are giving. It's like this: he's in a warehouse, and there's all of his friends and his employees, and it's a completely different environment. Not to mention, the biggest streamers on Twitch, the people watching them are native to streaming or watching content in that format. So, of course, they're going to have more viewers. It's like if JB goes live on hell, IG, right? Like, there are people that go live on IG that'll probably get more views live than he does. Now, if he consistently went live regularly on Twitch and tried to play the game the way everybody else does, yeah, I think he could easily skyrocket to the top. And the reason why, like, for example, if you had Justin Bieber as a guest on a popular streamer's, like, let's say, like, let's just say Neon, right? Neon's like, yo, I've got Justin Bieber on my stream this Friday. That's going to do way more numbers than Neon would ever do alone, and more than Justin Bieber would do alone. It's almost like the way that Aiden Ross, when he would be streaming regularly, he would have a certain amount of viewers back in 2021. However, if he got a rapper on there, it would boom. And it didn't even matter what rapper it was. Like, he had
the collaboration of it, y'all. That's what it is. It's the Jesus. DDG's high top was bad. No fade, no lineup. This was bad. I'm glad he switched this. But yeah.
Blueface on there, and that went crazy. Blueface and DDG. But if Blueface and DDG went live, they wouldn't even get a tenth. Hell, they wouldn't even get 5% of the viewers that Aiden Ross had got. So it's a little bit more complicated than, oh, this person's famous, so they should have a lot of views. Not really. But that's just what I've got to say most about the situations. I'll add like a bonus third one, which is I don't like the fact that Justin Bieber is streaming. Like, I'm a JB supporter. I've been a JB supporter since I was a wee lad, since I was just a tiny little kid. I always mess with him. I thought the guy was cool. I was like, oh, this guy's cool. Mess with his music as well, ever since I was a youngin'. But I can't help but feel like there is this space and distance that I want from artists who I really like that are superstars. Like, I don't want to see a Lil Wayne live stream. Please do not.
Yeah, don't ruin it for me. Don't ruin my idea of you. You know? And I know that might be selfish to say, but like, especially if you don't want to do it, maybe if you want to, okay. You feel me? But if you like just, I mean, you know, it's like, don't make me like look at like, oh man. Well,
I'd give me that. I do not want to see a kid. I like the barrier that Kid Cudi has. His is pretty good. I don't want to see a Ye live stream. It's kind of cool actually, because Ye is just is something else entirely. JB, I don't want to see what's going on.
No, you know what? It would be fun
behind the scenes with JB. I don't want to see how JB makes music. I just want him to cook. I want him to make some magic, and I want him to pop out. That's it. And I actually still haven't even gone to a JB show. That's got to change. I can't believe I didn't go to the Purpose tour. That was like the 3-year world tour. That's got to be one of the longest tours ever. But I'm getting too much into JB appreciation.
Yeah. That being said, well, y'all let me know what y'all think about JB streaming, man. Well, one of my favorite songs, but if you like the way you look at, that's a good ass song. I remember when that came out, I said, damn. That being said, Leia, I appreciate your great film. We going to D-Lad.